Hey everyone, Mike Cox with Mortgage Nerds here in Appleton, Wisconsin. I am with
Pam Gustafson with Mortgage Nerds.
Awesome. Today we have an awesome video topic for you guys. Top 7.5 reasons. No,
Or top 10.
top 10 reasons or top 10 things that first-time homebuyers need to know. So first-time homebuyers and people that want to be first-time homebuyers, right?
Right.
Top 10 things.
Absolutely.
You ready?
Yes.
I'm nervous. Are you nervous?
Yeah, kind of.
Are you really? Mm-hmm. Okay.
No.
All right. Number one. You want to go or am I?
I will.
Pam Lima.
Get pre-approved first.
That doesn't seem right.
Before you start looking, you need to know what loan program, what your payments are going to be, if you know, what you need out of pocket.
Absolutely. So, so many people are like, I don't want to get pre-approved yet. I want to find the right house.
Right.
And that is wrong. How do you know what the right house is?
Exactly.
It's everything's based on a budget. You can go look at in what realtor. There better not be any realtors out there showing anybody more than one house. Because
Exactly.
sometimes a realtor will show you one house to build a relationship with you and then say, hey, go get pre-approved. Stop wasting my time. In a very,
Exactly.
very nice way.
Yes.
So the reason I do that is because how do you know if you can afford that? Even if you think you can afford it, that doesn't mean based on the criteria and underwriting guidelines and all that kind of stuff, if you actually do.
Exactly.
Knowledge is power. Get educated. With rates the way they're at right now in the low twos, I mean, you may probably qualify for more than what you would think you would qualify for,
Yes.
right? But get educated, get pre-approved, know how much you need for a down payment, what your payment's going to be, then go look.
Then shop. Exactly.
Okay. Number 2, you do not need 20% down. You need 30% down. That's it. No, you want to go? On that?
Sure. There's a lot of programs right now that have 3% down, 3.5% down.
Yeah, you can go no money down.
No
VA,
money down for
USDA,
VA.
no money.
Exactly.
I mean-
Depending on area,
Right.
down payment money can come from a gift.
Get from a family member.
Right.
Guess what? Maybe you have a car that's completely paid off. You could refinance a car, take that
Yes.
money, put it in your bank account, let it season on there. Boom. Or actually, you don't have to let it season. You just show where it came from, right?
Tax returns are right around the corner.
Absolutely.
You
Great
know, you
one.
don't have to have the tax return money in your account. We just would need to know, okay,
How much?
within 30 days or whatever it is,
Right.
that money will be there because
Right.
that's seasoned funds.
So many ways for down payment based on either on program or actually get a down payment for you to buy a home. That should never be the roadblock for you.
No.
There's so many resources for down payment. There should always say, I don't have a down payment, I'm waiting on that. And that'll come up more in a different video or a different number on here.
Right.
But down payment can anywhere from 0 to whatever. Don't let that be
No.
what holds you
No.
back. And a lot of people will tell you that they need 20% down, and they are
Wrong.
Number 3,
Your credit will not fix itself.
it won't. It just won't.
No.
Yes. So many people that we talk to, hey, you need to do this on your credit. Guess what? A year later, 2 years later, they're either worse or in the
Right.
same spot.
A lot of times worse.
Yeah, and they're like, now I'm desperate. Like, we get stories a lot like, this is happening. My landlord's selling the house, and I know I called you last year. My score was 460, but I did nothing, and now I have to move out. Can you please get me a mortgage? That doesn't work, people. I'm just
No.
telling you. No matter how much you say please or beg, it just doesn't work. Do we have the resources? Can we make it as easy as possible for you to get your
Yes.
credit fixed? Absolutely. We're very good in that arena. We take
We
the
have
time
some
and energy.
experts,
Yeah,
right.
we take the time and energy to help you in our capacity, and then pass it along to people, the experts when they need
That's
it.
what they do for a living.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, even if you're not buying a house and your credit sucks, you get better interest rate on your car loans, credit
House
cards,
insurance,
house
everything.
Everything revolves around X. You're going to get a job, but guess what? A lot of times they pull your credit, right?
Yes.
They'll pull your credit and you have a 420 score. Maybe you made some bad life decisions or life happened to
It
you.
happens.
Life happens to people, and that happens. But fixing your credit will ensure that you have a
Right.
nice, clean credit report. Okay, that's right. Your credit will not fix itself. What do we got? Number 4?
Yes.
My turn, yours.
Yours.
Work with a great realtor. Not an average one, right?
Right.
A great one. What makes a great realtor?
Someone that gets back to you,
Picks up the phone.
picks up the phone.
is knowledgeable,
Right.
been in the industry a while.
Right. Also, just, kind of gets your butt in gear, basically. I mean, I sometimes will get the comment, oh, my realtor's, so pushy. But in this market, if they're not pushy,
I love a
that's a problem.
strong-minded
Exactly.
realtor that's very confident in what they know. So they know a lot about houses in the area, but they also know what it takes to get you in to a home. It's very competitive right now, like
Yes,
you
it
said.
is.
Timid realtors that are like, oh, you don't want to go see it this week? Okay, well, maybe next
It'll be
week.
gone.
You'll be renting forever.
Exactly.
Right? So working with a great realtor, we work with some of the best. We like to match up personalities, so if you need help there, hit us up. We'll connect you. But working with a great realtor makes all the difference in the world. Really does. Number 5.
Waiting costs you money.
Yeah, it does. Waiting costs you money. So we hear sometimes, and actually I don't mind this, like, we're gonna buy a house next year when I get pre-approved. I love those people, I really
Right.
do. Like, you're taking the initiative now, getting educated now, great. But if you decided to buy a house this year, let's say you buy a $100,000 house, or you want to buy one. If you wait a year, you lost $6,000. In this market, it's actually higher. Typically in our area, houses appreciate around 6%. Right now it's a little bit higher,
Right.
but in general, it's 6%, which is a nice, stable, it's a great investment, right? So on a $100,000 house, that's $6,000. Then you have the compounded part. So if you wait another year, so then you have a $106,000 house, and then it just keeps going. So every year that you wait, you lose money. So somebody's like, oh, I'm saving up for 5% down. We can help you find a way, to get 5% down.
Right.
Or I'm almost at 20% down. I don't want to pay PMI. Whatever it is, the cost of waiting can really actually cost you a lot of money.
Absolutely.
Number 6.
The answer is always yes.
It is. We truly believe the answer is always yes when you call to get pre-qualified. Now, you may not like that. I mean, you may not like the how
Might
it
take you
goes.
some steps to
Yeah.
get to that yes answer, but eventually the answer is yes.
Yeah, so to elaborate a little bit more, so many people call and say, I called my bank or credit union, got turned down. We didn't have 20% down. Our score was below 740, whatever it was, got turned down. And it sucks when they don't call anybody else, but at least they're calling us to get another quote. And we usually get a pre-approved. But sometimes you're in a situation where you're not pre-approvable today, but the answer is always yes. Like, hey, calling to get pre-approved. We can get your loan done if you pay down your car loan, get 5%
Right.
down, and pay off this credit card.
Pay off this
Right.
collection and have it deleted from your credit bureau. I saw someone's score jump 100 points. She didn't even know she had a collection.
Oh yeah,
And we did a what if scenario, and by deleting that collection, we got 100 points.
that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Most people don't even know that trick. Do not fix your credit on your own.
Right.
Call us.
Back to that one.
Yes. It's a path to close, right? We create that path to get you to closing. Now you maybe say, I can't pay down my car. I don't have 5% down. I can't pay off the credit card. That's fine. The answer is still yes. You can get a house if you do
If
those
you do
things.
that.
So now you have a game plan to do it. And
Plan
sometimes
of
it's not
action.
even that complex. Sometimes it's literally pay down your JCPenney's credit card, $12. Your score will jump 62 points. You're good to go. I've had that.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So
For sure.
call us. We'll get you the answer, yes, answer, with the path to get there. All right, number 7, act quick. All right, so this is a couple layers. So act quick. Realtor says, hey, I found that home that you've been looking for, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, in the neighborhood that you want, priced perfectly. It just came on the market. Oh, I'm working tomorrow till 5. Can you see if we can see it on Friday, which is 5 days later? You will still be renting. Now,
Exactly.
today is January, what are we at? 4th, 5th?
6th.
I'll just say January 2021 because I have no idea what day it is. January 2021, and the market is crazy. So depending on when you're watching this video, you need to be on it. Like when you are looking for homes, and the realtor, a good realtor, like we mentioned before, if you're working with one, they may have an insight on what's coming soon. They have connections.
Within
They're like,
their own office,
within
or
their
meetings.
what
Right.
yeah, good realtors know other good realtors, and they talk. So hey, I got one coming soon, sit tight, I need you to react quick. I mean, literally you need to take off work or leave at your lunch or do whatever.
Have your wife go versus, not see it together if that's
Whatever.
an option.
Yep.
Right.
It's not going to be on our list, but even how you present your offer, having a strong pre-approval, which we provide,
Right.
but also not trying to undercut people in today's market if you want to stop renting. Okay, so
Yes.
act quick. That's on the home side. What about on the mortgage side?
The mortgage side, act quick when your loan officer or processor or whoever it is asks you for documentation, get it over fast.
Yep, we have a slogan here that's called Everyday Matters.
Yes.
So you don't get your taxes and W-2s over that we need within a day or two. And then all of a sudden that goes through the weekend, and now we're looking at Monday. Then by the time we get it and analyze it, it may go in on a Tuesday, and then it has to go to the underwriter, and they have to look at it, but they may be on a 3-day turn time, right? So then
Yes.
they're like, literally this is like almost 2 weeks now because you didn't send it in there. It can create this domino effect where you're creating extra stress and anxiety, and that's not what we want for you. We want a smooth, great transaction. But we drive the bus. When we ask for something, you supply it right away.
Right.
Because our goal is to get you to the finish line
Yes.
as quick and as seamless as possible.
Yes.
Gotta love those 5-star reviews, right?
Right.
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 Those. All right. What number are we on?
8. And
Number 8.
that kind of goes back to 7. Your
There's a
mortgage,
billboard back there,
Right.
don't-
Yeah.
okay.
Sorry.
We're not
Your
just-
mortgage advisor is your best ally.
Oh, we really are.
We are.
Right. So tell us things even, well, there's a line. Oh, yeah. Honestly, there's not. Tell us everything, and we will navigate through that. So many people try to withhold information, and we end up
It's
finding out anyway.
It's going to come up later.
Yeah, it
and
always
we'd
comes
rather
out.
address it now.
Today's environment, and, it's just, we either can prepare for it and do what's necessary to, get your loan closed, or be shocked by it and then
Not close.
and not close at all.
Right.
Because now the ship has sailed. So honestly, you hold nothing back from your mortgage advisor. Nothing.
And no question is a dumb question.
Nope.
So.
Nope. But to go along with that, again, we drive the bus.
Right.
So if we're asking for bank statements, we're not doing it for fun. Right?
No.
Provide us the bank statement. We are your best ally and stuff. We're asking for a reason. Don't fight us on stuff.
No.
It's not going to get you anywhere except for 5-10 more emails that reiterate, we need this, we need this, we need this, we need this, until you eventually give it to us, right? But we are your advisor. We are
And
your
your
ally.
friend.
We will get you to close.
Absolutely.
Number 9, today renting could be more expensive than buying. So I don't know what everybody's paying for rent. I haven't rented in forever, but some of the applications I get, I do see, but
In the
sometimes,
thousands sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Depending on,
sometimes
yeah.
people are renting short term though, and they're just renting something
Correct.
that's $700 a month, and they really can afford $2,000. So obviously that's not the case. But if you're like renting within your budget, and then you move to a house, you get so much more. Plus, it's a investment you get to live in.
Right.
It's the only investment you get to live in. Don't live in your car.
No.
Don't. It's not an
Or your
investment.
parents' basement.
Or your parents' basement. That's right. If you're over 22 years old and living in your parents' home, call us. All right, number 10. This is my favorite one. Do it.
Don't take advice from your parents or your coworkers or your realtor as far as the financial side of things
Exactly.
go. We're not saying anything against the realtors, but we
No.
like to stay in our own sandboxes.
Yep, stay in your lane. But we don't give a lot of advice when it comes to homes because that's not what we do every day. Realtors don't do mortgages and understand all the guidelines and all the parameters that we have to work with, and that's okay. That's why we work together in conjunction.
Yes.
But parents, love parents. We do a lot of first-time homebuyer seminars. We invite parents. We give away prizes just for parents because we want them to come so they can get educated, so we're not battling against them to educate you on, guess what, PMI is a beautiful thing. It's like, it's
It
your
is.
friend.
It
You
is.
can buy a house with no money down and pay a little bit of PMI, and then by the time that you would have saved up for 20% down, you've got $40,000 in equity.
Right.
We're educating, then parents, but parents don't know.
No.
It's not
Back
their
in
fault.
the day, they didn't have those programs available
Right.
or,
Yep. Or a coworker saying, well, I got a conventional loan at 1.2% on a 30-year fixed. You know, we get this stuff all the time. You know, it doesn't matter what anybody else gets.
Everyone's situation is so unique, so you can't compare
Yeah.
their situation with yours because you don't know the details behind everyone's
Everything
situation.
that we talk about, it's about your unique situation. Your long-term goals could be different than somebody else's for building financial wealth. So we may put you in a different program than we would somebody else. So it doesn't matter if they have an FHA, USDA, WIDA,
VA.
whatever, VA.
Right.
It's about what matters for you, and just know that you're in the right spot and getting the right information for that. So be careful who you take advice from, unless it's a qualified mortgage originator, mortgage advisor. And even then, sometimes you get bad advice. We deal with that a lot too. So, but just remember, do your vetting process and maybe just check a couple resources if you're not getting the advice that you think that you need.
Exactly.
Right? All right, guys. So that's our top 10 for you first-time homebuyers out there, or wannabe first-time homebuyers. If you have any questions for us, we're always available. Hit us up in the comment section below. You can also message us. And just remember, mortgages are complex.
Let mortgage nerds give you the answers that you need.